Another reason we can't question the City Council of Wichita Falls down. And I come back to this place, and I used to be hard on the City Council of Wichita Falls down. But right here in Snowzilla 2015, an epiphany happened. And I realized when I looked out and I saw right there 2 of the -3 snowplows plowing a street that very much looked like that was some slush, I knew we were dealing with Einsteinian geniuses. And right here's the main reason why we must trust the City Council of Wichita Falls down. During our time of drought over the last 5 years, we couldn't water our trees. Our landscaping died. Many landscapers went out of business. The garden towns, they just couldn't survive. They couldn't survive. And why? Because we were not allowed to water our lawns. We were not allowed to do the simple things in life that we like with the water that we pay $8 trillion a gallon for. But you know what? Over all that time, this remained open. The stadium car wash, our car washes around, they remained open, folks. They remained open so we could wash our cars. I mean, that is just absolutely genius. The one thing that does not need water got water. It was absolutely breathtakingly genius. And to top it all off with that, the city of Wichita Falls down bought a water park. Absolutely genius. You don't get to question that. During the time of drought, they bought a water park. Most of us would not even think of doing that while people are going out of business, while our lawns and trees are dying. Folks, your lawns and trees are dying. Don't worry about it. Jump off the happy slide. Absolutely genius. You cannot question people that make those type of decisions. We are just not worthy. Pay $6 trillion for an extra gallon of water. Pay it. Even though we have water everywhere now. Pay it. Pay it. Oh, look at the little bunny. He's just running around. Hello, little bunny. How are you doing? Okay. Anyway, this is the main reason the stadium wash touches automatic car wash. It remained open so that my car that does not need water, basically every day I could wash it. I could wash it. Couldn't water my tree. The thing that needed water, I couldn't water. But by God, this sucker right here kept it clean. I mean, that is just forward thinking. That is the main reason the water park and the stadium car wash is staying open. You can't question the City of Wichita Falls Down Council. You just can't. Folks, another reason, Tungsten Meridian here, you cannot question City of Wichita Falls Down City Council. Their crowning achievement over, I would say, the last 10 years. They've had many. I've cited them. They've had many. But the crowning achievement of the City of Wichita Falls Down. I mean, I'm out here at Lake Wichita Park. And what I'm looking at is breathtaking. It's all I can say. I'm not sure how much they spent on it. I don't know if they spent anything. But if they spent $1 trillion, it was a great investment. The most crowning achievement of the City of Wichita Falls Down is Dirt Mountain. Look at it. Look at that magnificent structure here in the center, in the outskirts, of Wichita Falls Down. I mean, look at it. It is wondrous. The thought process that went behind Dirt Mountain, I don't know what it was. It was obviously wonderful. But people that would build that, I mean, I see 10, 15 people a day walking up that hill to look over the beautiful city of Wichita Falls. And when they look to the south, another reason you can't question the City of Wichita Falls Down is beautiful Lake Wichita. I mean, folks, I've always said over the years, maybe we should dredge Lake Wichita while it's empty. While it is empty, dredge it. But you know what? No, they did not do that. Why? They are forward thinking. The City Council of Wichita Falls Down, they are forward thinking. Most people would say, wouldn't it be much easier to dredge it and to beautify it while there's no water in there? People could just drive down there and they could dig out the dirt and everything would be great. But you know what? No, they did not do that. Why? They waited for it to fill up so that they could remove the water. And basically, folks, it's not going to cost much more to remove that water. I mean, all you got to do is like get a little spoon and you just get it out. It doesn't take much at all. But what it does do, it creates more jobs for people. Absolutely genius. Absolutely. Tungsten would have done it on the cheap. Tungsten would have done it on the cheap. And that is why I do not run a city, folks. I do things efficiently, effectively, but you know what? I wouldn't have probably a city truck, tow truck person on the payroll over there dipping with a spoon, which is probably what we will do. But that tow truck driver, he will be over there with a spoon, dripping it out. I mean, it will be absolutely wonderful, absolutely genius. That right there is another reason you cannot question the city of Wichita Falls down. Why do something on the cheap? I mean, they always say you get what you pay for, don't you? You get what you pay for. And by God, it would be much less expensive to have done that years ago when we were in drought as to oppose by now. And that, folks, is why you must pay $86 trillion for a gallon of water. Do not question the city of Wichita Falls down. Just don't do it. For the record, I just rescued a 2-month-old child in that pothole out there by Lake Mountain, Red Dirt Mountain. I did it because I am tungsten. Folks, I'm absolutely exhausted after my tenuous trip on proving to you why you do not question the city council. So all I can say is, Tungsten Meridian, your reporter, signing off.